Anders Sorensen a feel for the moment. The two kids out there in their first NHL game, they get the first shift as we are set to go at United Center. Glad to have you with us on Chicago Sports Network. This one is underway as the puck's controlled by Utah. Tipped to the line by Bukestad. Cut off by Moore. He'll play it over to Veleno and cuts to the middle around Marino. Bedard feeds it over. Donato put it in front off a stick and it went just wide. That almost went in. And the way he's going, I'm surprised it didn't. Now a chance. There's a great chance for Rinzel looking for his first NHL goal. And a good save there by Pamelka on his first stop of the hockey game.
And Oliver Moore was still available. And I think Hawk fans remember how excited, the amateur staff was there that they were able to get their hands on Oliver Moore at number 19.
Of the 6. Holding down the fort. Now he heads off on a change. Keller gains the zone. He'll drop it off. Gunther long shot. Swallowed up by Soderblom. Popped up. I thought Kaiser was terrific against Vegas the other
me
night.
too. Excellent game. One of the best of the year for him.
Here comes Nazar. Backhand from Elko with the save. He shut down the 5-hole. Both teams make changes. A long stretch. No whistle here as we approach the midway mark of the opening period. Look out. Popped up. Yamamoto. Stopped by Soderblom. Rebound. And it winds up in the corner. Pitch stolen by Schmaltz. He'll head up ice.
But his skating ability is outstanding.
Here's Schmaltz cutting in deep. Trying to flip one over top of Soderblom. Got it with the shoulder. Pass in front. Blocked by Nazar. Had the slight edge in shots, 10-9 that opening period. A couple of power plays didn't deliver. We're set to go. Period 2 is underway. Utah wins the draw. Jersey feeds it in off the stick of Bukestad. Kaiser written to the boards. He'll play it into the far corner. Don't put it in front. There's a pad save. Oh, big save, Soderblom. What a stop there on that second chance.
Against Yamamoto with the right pad, but this one here off the right one. And, oh, man.
Did it go off his pants?
I thought that it might have clanked off the post behind him. Yes, it did.
They say practice makes perfect. Can't argue with 28.
That's for sure.
But I hear what you're saying. Here's Kerfoot trying to wrist one through. Bumps his back to the line. They score. Tipped in front. And the redirection by Bukestad.
But DeSimone with a good shot, though. I mean, a little bit of a moving screen. It looked like a little bit of a flash screen. Got a piece of it. You keep our eye on it. The battle in front, it looked like it was lost by Bukestad. Bedard tried to slide it between his legs. Bukestad used those big boots to kick it out in front of the net. Yeah, I think for sure it's Bukestad right there. Sticks on the ice. Stenlin's going to the front of the net. Keep your eye on the left side of your screen there. And Bukestad definitely has that touch. The top part right there of his blade changes the direction enough to get over the glove.
Yamamoto feeds it back. Cole with the shot. That's wide. Teravainen corrals the loose puck. Here's a breakaway. It's Nazar all alone. Stopped by Pamelka. Nazar that close to pulling back on even terms, and a big save by Soderblom on that opportunity. Stenlin looking for the rebound. He can't find it. Soderblom hangs on. There's a shot by Kaiser wide. Rebound jammed in front. Another chance. Blocked. Rinzel. Big save Pamelka. What a chance for Rinzel. His second of the game. A little too hot to handle. Pick it up out of the corner. Given a bump by Foligno. They both go to the ice.
There's enough of that. Foligno said, let's no razzle-dazzle here. Ball hockey game. Let's take the body.
Foligno in. Nice pass. Here's a chance in front. Milano scores! What a setup by Levshunov. And it's all tied up.
Great hands in tight, but it starts in the D zone. There is Foligno taking down his man Cooley. Levshunov to Vlasic. Up the ice you go. Keep your eye on 55. He's going to get a drop pass there, and he slides a beautiful pass between the legs of Sergachev right to Joe Veleno. And Joe Veleno's got mom and dad here from Montreal, and they're going to love this one here.
Feed it ahead. Donato can't get it out. Bouncer settles it down. Now he skates out with a feed ahead. Here's Bedard. Mikhail in front. Bedard shoots. Stop. Rebound. Stop. They score the second chance. Fired in. Donato. Of course it's Donato. And it's 2-1 Hawks.
At it. Thought that he had on the second one the open net. There's the first one, there's the second one, and what a save by Pamelka. And then he's left hanging to dry right there after this toe drag move by Bedard. 1, 2, great save, but the third one, here comes a dog on a bone right there. Donato is going to chomp on it. He's the third man. You can see him with his stick on the ice, his concentration, and bang, he actually whacks it a bit out of midair. Great concentration.
Wide shot that goes wide. Worked across. Kraus feeds it down low. Doan tried to sneak one in. Soderblom stands his ground. Puck bounces in behind. Teuvo Teravainen chips it back towards Kaiser. He'll bank it over to Rinzel. Lifted out. Bouncing in. Kesselring takes the puck. He'll circle behind. Feed it ahead.
On that line change, the 2D change, but Shane Doan was all alone at the far blue line for an extended period of time. Defenseman never saw him.
Kraus plays the puck back to the far side. Marino feeds it over. Sergachev takes a look. They score! Bounced in front. Redirected in front of the goal. That went off the leg of Kraus, who was standing at the top of the crease. Either way, it's a tie game.
Well, that's the importance of coming out of that shot. Nobody knows who scored the goal. They're all huddling over there. The Utah is, but this one went off of the skate, I think, of Korchinski. Maybe McBain. It's going wide anyway. It gets beyond. It hits one of Kraus, Korchinski, or McBain.
Yeah, difficult to see.
Or the skate of Korchinski.
Yeah, yeah, you're right,
right skate of Korchinski and in the net.
A minute 42, just to be accurate. After the Hawks took the lead.
Quick counter league.
Sergachev feeds it back to the line. Gets the return pass. Tries a long wrister. They score. It's tipped in front by Kerfoot. Another redirection. And Utah's back on top with a couple of quick ones.
It was a nice pass going board to board by Marino, and that widens out the D zone right there. And Sergachev has always had a heavy shot, but this is flat and perfect.
Didn't like that. Maroon says, all right, buddy, let's go.
Maroon's been on the ice for 45 seconds.
And he gets the takedown.
That's a big boy right there. Well, guess who comes to his aid right here? And it's just a point being made that's been made for a lot of years in the NHL, and Maroon knows.
Third period underway. Puck back in the Utah zone. Sergachev retreats. Goal and a helper for the cutoff in the corner by Rinzel. Flip back to the line. Cole plays it over. Bukestad bumped. Big man protects the puck on the backhand stop. Soderblom stopped the rebound too. So you got the pad on the second chance by Stenlund right in front. Circle back and now gather speed as away goes the great skating Frank Nazar. Makes a move. Nazar! Glove save of Elka. Boy, Nazar can fly when he gets going. Puck's on the stick of Alex Kerfoot by himself on this rush, so he puts it in deep. Approaching the final 9 minutes, third period. Vlasic. Look out, turned over. Levshunov missed the pass. Here's Kerfoot, stopped by Soderblom. Rebound! Yamamoto scores. On the rebound after the turnover.
The first one got him right on the button. Right there. Yamamoto makes no mistake whatsoever. He's had a couple of good scoring chances in this game. This is an odd play right here because Vlasic's trying to play it to his defenseman to get out of the zone.
Little pass finds Nick Schmaltz. Flipped in front for Yamamoto. Stick tied up. Good play defensively by Teravainen. Sergachev shot blocked by Kaiser. Gunther forced to the boards. Donato gets the puck. Trying to walk it off the wall. Stolen. Gunther feeds it over for Keller just out of his reach. Gets it to Cooley with a shot. Scores! Over Cooley. Sneaks one in. 7:06 to go. And it's 5-2 Utah.
Well, he's had a couple of good chances in this game and just missed. He had one early in the third, 5 miles an hour, that just missed on the glove side. But this is a play that Ryan Donato usually gets out of the zone. He went with one hand, tried to play it back, and the Utah Hockey Club made the Hawks pay on that play. And Cooley shot with traffic in front. Dylan Gunther in front of the net. He provides a perfect screen right there. The goaltender doesn't pick it up whatsoever.
No chip and chase. Pass in front. Stop Soderblom on that one-timer by Yamamoto, looking for his second of the game. That's it. Reichel. As this one comes to an end. 5-2 your final. The Hawks had a 2-1 lead. in the second period for 1 minute and 42 seconds. And from that point on,